Before we bring on our next quartet, we wanted to say a few words of appreciation for our good friends at BABS Towers.
Behind the scenes of our wonderful organisation, there is a massive group of incredible volunteers that plough hours of their spare time into making it possible for all of us to enjoy this wonderful hobby.
We want to take a moment this evening to say a huge thank you to all of those people. Not just those who have made this weekend possible, but everyone for all their tireless efforts throughout the COVID-19 pandemic to help us keep in touch with normality during such trying and turbulent times.
Through their regular tweets, numerous online events, including an entire Harmony College and convention, and providing invaluable and ingenious support to choruses and quartets up and down the country, they capably steered our community through one of the most challenging periods in our association's history. And for that, we could not be more grateful.
Now, our next quartet... Oh, sorry. Yes, that's a good idea, absolutely. Now, our next quartet features some of the most talented, best-known and best-loved members within the British Association, who have achieved gold medal success with quartets including Reckless, IQ, Portobello Road, Pitch Invasion and Quartz Precision.
They were named the BABS Seniors Quartet Champions in 2018 and began representing the UK in competitions abroad.
In 2022, they became the International Seniors Quartet Champions with a score of 80.8. The first and only British quartet ever to win a gold medal at a Barbershop Harmony Society international competition.
This is their first appearance at a British convention since that momentous day. So please give them the huge welcome they deserve. Folks, your 2022 International Seniors Quartet Champions, 1 foot in the stage!
I search for phrases to sing your praises, but there aren't any magic adjectives to tell you all you are. You're just too marvelous for words. Like glorious, glamorous, and that old standby amorous, it's all too wonderful. I'll never find the words that say enough, tell enough. I mean, they just aren't swell enough. You're much too much, and just too very, very to ever be in Webster's dictionary. And so I'm borrowing a love song from the birds to tell you that you're marvelous, too marvelous for words. For words like adorable and amorous and glorious and glamorous, they're insufficient when applied to you, to you. To be euphemistical, to be eulogistical, I'd have to come up with a million words I never thought I knew. I'd rather be logical and sensible than I'm incomprehensible whenever I begin to find a phrase of praise. But they never say enough, they never tell enough. I already told you no vocabulary swell enough. What'll I do to say the things I have in mind? It's really absurd, there isn't a word to fit you. No matter where I look, I always seem to find delectable, delirious, magnificently mysterious, just simply too spectacular to be in my vernacular. That is why I'm forced to go to the birds to tell you colossable. You make my whole life possible and too marvelous. You're too marvelous for words, too marvelous for words. Never in all my days have I found a pair of arms so ideal. Never in all my days have I found a pair of arms. Makes me feel snug as a bug in a rug. Whenever you hold me tight, cozy and warm on the chilliest night. Snug as a bug in a rug, the moment I feel your kiss. Talk about home, home was never like this, First your arms come stealing, and my heart goes on a roller coaster. Then I get that feeling like a little piece of toast in a toaster. Gee, but my life would be cold without your delicious hug, keeping me snug as a bug in a rug. As a bug in a, keeping me snug. As a bug in a, as a bug in a, as a bug in a rug.
Well, good evening, everyone. It's been a funny old time since we last met at convention, isn't it? Yeah, it's been frustrating with all the rules and regulations that we had to follow. I mean, the whole thing about you had to stay indoors and were only allowed out for an hour a day to exercise. And Rod was furious. Is that all I can do? And Nuge and I said, is it compulsory? It was baffling for Rod, in fairness. It was made more confusing, I think, because his exuberant first girlfriend was actually called lateral flow. But yeah, I mean, Rod, I've got to say, since I've been singing with Rod, I mean, I discovered what I always knew, that he's a true friend, and everyone who knows him will tell you that he'll always go the extra mile, and that's a great quality to have in a friend. Not so good on his weekend job as an Uber driver. And there's more. Anyway, oh yes, well, enough comedy. Let's do some singing. And I apologise, I've mentioned this before, that our repertoire is extensive. It goes all the way from Sinatra to Sunita. Not a challenge alphabetically. but musically, so we were thinking what Sunita song we could sing for you tonight, and I know you're thinking it's going to be one from her 1980s smash, the eponymous Simply Sunita. No, we're not going to do that. We're no, we're going to do one of Rod's favourite vinyl she did in about 1984, and it's called Sunita Sings the Boston Common.
Good one.
Anytime you want me, honey, just to let me know. When you need a little affection, and you're looking for somewhere to go, I'll be there waiting for your call. Anytime you want me, anytime at all. Oh, well, I don't be afraid to let me know you want me. That's such a silly thing to do. 'Cause anytime you know you want me, I'll come running home to you. And I'll be right beside you, even if I have to crawl. Anytime you want me, anytime at all, anytime at all.
Hey, Brian Schofield!
Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. I suppose we should talk about what happened in Pasadena earlier this year, and and we'd like to thank BABS, all of BABS, and the British Barbershop community for the love and support they sent us, and we know the love was real because it was Facebook love. But actually, we knew we'd done something historic when Chairman Al broke into the normal transmissions and transmitted the emergency message that BABS had won its first ever international gold medal, And it was really cool, the response from our American friends. I mean, they were kind of saying things, "Oh, the British are coming," and yeah, I know, yeah. And I remember one guy saying, "It's you're like the Spice Boys." I thought he was being ironic, then I remembered he was American. But anyway, that kind of got me in with the Spice Boys, so I guess that's Sporty Spice. Scary. Posh. And old. Anyway, we hope you enjoy the rest of the show. Babs rather extravagantly has booked 2 international gold medal quartets for you this evening. But I think we've been troubling you on BABS convention stages in different quartets for nearly 40 years, and well, this kind of feels like the peak, really. I can't think of any other occasion you're going to invite us back to. So this last song feels particularly appropriate.
Off comes the makeup, and off comes the clown's disguise. The curtains falling, and the music softly dies, softly dies. But I hope you're smiling as you're filing out the door. As they say in this business, that's all there is. There isn't any more, anymore. We share the moment, as the moment ends. I got a feeling we're parting now as friends. Your cheers and laughter will linger after. They've torn down these dusty walls. If I had this to do again, an evening were new again, I would spend it with you again. But now the curtain falls. Your cheers and laughter will linger after. They've torn down these dusty walls. People say I was made for this, and all my life I have prayed for this, and nothing else would I trade for this, and now the curtain falls.
Gentlemen, please don't go anywhere. Gents, please don't go anywhere. You can all guess why I am here. We're all so incredibly proud of One Foot in the Stave, and that is a truly historic achievement. We wanted to present them with an individual achievement award for the four of them for, as you all know, becoming the first ever BABS quartet to win an international gold medal. So, gents, if you'd like to come back on stage, we've got some certificates to present. But again, congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thanks, Alan. Thank you. Appreciate it. Wow. Thank you. Thank you.
To echo Alan's sentiments, I'm sure I speak for everyone in saying that it was such a proud moment for all British barbershoppers when they won that International Seniors Gold earlier this year. And what a joy to see them back on a BABS stage as well.
Such a top group of guys.
Our final quartet this evening is one of the world's most eminent barbershop quartets, an international gold medal winning quartet no less, who can ring a ding ding with the very best of them.
Their quartet identity is defined by their unique sound, their raw passion, their absorbing musicality, and singing that is cleaner even than a Strikeforce Kaiserman teach track.
Other teach track brands are available.
James and I were fortunate enough to be in Nashville in 2016 when this quartet won gold, and a more emotional or well-deserved win I struggle to remember.
The two of us were also incredibly lucky to interview them for the BABS Live in 2021, and we can testify that they are four wonderfully generous, good-humoured and humble people.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is our very great privilege to introduce your final quartet of the night, the 2016 International Quartet Champions, Forefront!
When the band starts playing, you're gonna see me swaying. When the voice starts singing, I'm gonna be swinging. I can't conceal it when I start to feel it. The music, oh, it's the music that knocks me out. It knocks me right. It really knocks me out.
Hit me with a hot note and watch me bounce. Hit me with a hot note and watch me bounce.
When trumpets heat up, give me a rug to beat up. Hit me with a hot note and watch me bounce. Hit me with a hot note and watch me burn. Won't you slap me down with rhythm from stem to stern? When saxes flare up, give me a town to tear up. Hit me with a hot note and watch me bounce. Start that trombone sliding, sliding while I gather steam, gather steam. Keep that tempo right in and I'll come in right on the beam. Well, hit me with a hot note and watch me bounce. Knock me out with music in great amounts. So let that beat wave, we're gonna have a heat wave.
Hit me with a hot note and
Watch me bounce, baby, just watch me bounce.
Watch me bounce.
Hit you with a hot note and watch me bounce. Fill me up with music in every ounce. When chords are ringing, how can I keep from singing? Hit me with a hot note and watch me bounce. Hit me with a hot note and watch me burn. Just hit me and I'm free from all concern.
When the
song's entrancing, how can I keep from dancing?
Yeah.
Hit me with a hot note and watching me bounce. Oh, start that trombone sliding while I gather steam. You gotta keep that tempo right in, oh, and I'll come in right on the beam. Well, hot note and watch me bounce. Just knock me out with music in great amounts. Let that beat wave, we're gonna have a heat wave. Hit
me with the hot note.
Hit me with a really hot note.
Hit me with the hot note.
Hit me with a hot note and hit me and just watch me bounce, yeah, watch me bounce. Hit me with a hot note and just watch me bounce. Watch me bounce.
Thank you very much. Oh my gosh, it's so great to finally be here in BABS. We were booked a couple years ago, and man, it's so great to be here now. And what a great contest! You guys having a great time so far in this contest? Yeah. The next song we're going to sing for you is a song, a little dedication to your mother country, and how good we feel about being here, and a little bit about a newborn baby.
Da 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 ba do da da ba da ba da ba da 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 ba do da da ba da ba da 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 ba da ba da ba da ba da 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 ba da. Isn't she da 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 ba do da da ba da ba da ba da da. Isn't she precious? Da da ba da 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 ba da ba da da. I never thought through love we'd be making one as lovely as she. But isn't she lovely, made from love? Isn't she pretty? She best. I am so happy, so happy. We have been happy. I can't believe what God has done through us. He's giving life to one. But isn't she lovely, made from love? I never thought we'd make one lovely as she. But isn't she lovely? Oh, so lovely. Perfect and precious and made from love. Da-ba-da-da-da.
Oh, thank you so much, man. Okay. Whew, need a little drink there. So I'm going to take this opportunity to, yeah, water's good. Yeah. Yeah, by the way, I just want to say, this place is really freaking cool. I mean, I'm in a quartet contest, and I've seen a lot of them, but I've never seen someone sit next to me drinking a beer. How many beer drinkers tonight, huh? Unbelievable. We're going to bring that back to the States for sure. Oh my gosh. So anyway, I'm going to take this opportunity to introduce the quartet to you a little bit, the individual guys. Over to your left, my right, is our, what is it? I'm going to introduce you. Great. First, Drew, is Drew Wheaton from Louisville, Kentucky, singing tenor. Yeah. Drew currently makes learning tracks, does a lot of things with choirs, does a lot of coaching, things like that back in the States. But, you know, he got fired from his previous job working for an orange juice company. They said he couldn't concentrate. And standing next to Drew is my little brother, Kevin, singing lead, Kevin Hughes. Yeah, Kevin, he also got fired from his job. I mean, currently he's an IT guy, but he got fired from his job as a taste tester for a prune juice company. He had the weirdest hours. For every day he was on the job, he was off for a whole week. That's a rough one. Probably a good thing he got fired. And singing bass from Columbus, Ohio, Brian Odell. Brian is also an IT guy as well, but guess what? He also got fired from his job last year. He wasn't very good at his job. He was a stockbroker and had all of his clients invest all their money in toilet paper and revolving doors. They were wiped out before they could turn around. Yeah. My name's Aaron Hughes. I sing baritone with Forefront. Thank you. I used to own an origami store, but it folded. I think it's become very apparent that we sing better than we might tell jokes. So we're just going to keep singing for you then. All right. Thank you. Yeah. Whew. I know. As a spokesperson, I tell you what, I will say this. I'm going to throw a side note in there. We have not done an actual show in front of a live audience for 2.5 years, so we are so excited to be here tonight. So thank you for having us. Thank you. Next song we're going to do is we're going to feature our tenor, Drew, on a beautiful ballad from the 70s called Bread.
If a picture paints 1,000 words, then why can't I paint you? The words will never show the you I've come to know. If a face could launch 1,000 ships, then where am I to go? There's no one home but you. You're all that's left me to. And when my love for life is running dry, you come and pour yourself on me. If a man could be 2 places at one time, I'd be with you tomorrow and today, beside you all the way. If the world should stop revolving, spinning slowly down to die, I'd spend the end with you. And when the world was through, then one by one the stars would all go out. Then you and I would ring a ding a ding a ring a da da ba 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 da. Baby, gotta tell you that life is dull. It's nothing but one big lull. Then presto, you do a skull and find that you're reeling. She sighs and you're feeling just like a toy on a string. And your heart goes ring-a-ding-ding, 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 ring-a-ding-ding. How could that funny face that seemed to be commonplace project you right into space without any warning? Don't know if it's morning, nighttime, winter, or spring. What's the difference? Ring-a-ding-ding, ring-a-ding-ding. She takes your hand, this captivating creature, and it's planned in the phone book, looking for the nearest preacher. Life is swell, you're off to that small hotel, and somewhere a village bell will sound in a steeple, announcing to people how love is the loveliest thing. And the bell goes ring-a-ding-ding, 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 ring, ring-a-ding-ding, ring-a-ding-ding, ring-a-ding-a-ding, ring-a-ding-a-ding, ring-a-ding-a-da-da-da-da-ding. She grabbed your hand, this fascinating creature, and like it's oh so planned, you're in the phone book hunting for the nearest preacher. What an ever-loving a feature now. I gotta tell you that life is swell, that's much when you're off to that small hotel. Once a shiny village bell goes ring-a-ding, us people, love's the loveliest thing, it's not a fling. Ring-a-ding-ding, 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 ding goes my heart goes ring-a-ding-ding, ding goes my heart.
All right. Okay.
You know water? Here's some water. Hey,
Yeah. No, yeah. Okay.
the water's all gone.
My brother hooked me up with some water, so it's odd. Who's got a beer out there for me, by the way? Okay.
Professional.
Yes, that's right. Okay. Yeah, so we've talked a little bit about us, and I just want to talk a little about you guys. I mean, unbelievable the way the music that's come from this country is incredible. I mean, it's just awesome. I mean, groups like the Rolling Stones, Pink Floyd. Oh, yeah, it's okay to woo, that's for sure. Coldplay, I don't know if you guys... I like them. But, you know, how can we forget just one of the greatest influences this quartet and a lot of Americans have ever experienced. And, of course, I'm talking about the Spice Girls. We don't...
I'll tell you what I want when
I told you. So anyway, we don't have any Spice Girls songs, so sorry about that. Well,
2022. Great quartet name.
is that a new quartet? There's some people thinking out there right now. My next quartet. How many Stevie Wonder fans do we have out here? Huh? All right. So we've already sung a song from Stevie Wonder, and this next song is a little bit of a sort of a mid-show tribute to how you folks make us feel, and for your warm welcome invite that we've had here. So anyway, hope you enjoy this Stevie Wonder tune.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You are the sunshine of my life. That's why I'll always be around.
You are the apple of my eye. Forever you'll stay in my heart. It feels like this is the beginning, though I've loved you for a million years. And if I thought our love was ending, I find myself drowning in my own tears. Whoa,
You are the sunshine of my life, yeah. That's why I'll always stay around.
you are the apple of my eye. Yes, you are the apple of my eye. Forever stay in my heart. You must have known that I was lonely. I was lonely because you came to my rescue. And I know that this must be heaven. Must be heaven. How can so much love be inside of you? Whoa, whoa. You are the sunshine of my life. That's why I'll always be around. That's why I'll always be around. Forever you'll stay in my heart. You'll stay in my heart. You'll stay in my heart. You'll forever stay inside my heart.
Oh my gosh, this feels so great to be up here again. Oh my, we love that crowd energy, and you guys are bringing it. Thank you so much for that. You know, the UK also has some great musicals. You know, the Oliver, which, by the way, my brother Kevin has a vast history in musical theater and has been in Oliver, and also, thank you. And of course, Phantom of the Opera. All right. It's a little older. Anyway, so I was looking at some of those musicals, and we were talking about it, and there's another musical out there that's pretty popular called Hamilton. Well, I'm not sure that's even English, is it? No? But we were talking about it in rehearsal not too long ago, and Drew, he was getting really excited about it and really wanted to learn a song from a musical. And I said, okay, you've already had one solo. I guess we'll give you another one, whatever. So he really started working hard and really started getting really into it. I mean, really into it, the acting and the whole thing. So anyway, we're just going to feature Drew again on a solo. So here he is, Drew. Where's Drew? Is Drew? Whoa.
Silence, a message from the king, a message from the king, a message from the king. You say the price of my love's not a price that you're willing to pay.
You cry in your tea which you hurl in the sea when you see me go by. Why so sad? Remember we made an arrangement when you went away. Now you're making me mad. Remember, despite our estrangement, I'm your man. You'll be back, soon you'll see. You'll remember you belong to me. You'll be back, time will tell. You'll remember that I served you well. Oceans rise, empires fall. We have seen each other through it all. And when push comes to shove, I will send a fully armed battalion to remind you of my love. Da 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 da. You say our love is draining and you can't go on. You'll be the one complaining when I am gone. And no, don't change the subject, 'cause you're my favorite subject, my sweet, submissive subject, my loyal, royal subject, forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. You'll be back like before. I will fight the fight and win the war for your love, for your praise, and I'll love you till my dying days. When you're gone, I'll go mad. So don't throw away this thing we've had, 'cause when push comes to shove, I will tell your friends and family to remind you of my love. Da 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 yada da 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 yada da 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 yada da 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 yada.
And so began the Revolutionary War, which lasted 8 years. In October of 1781, in Yorktown, Virginia, the British troops surrendered. The United States of America had won the war and gained their freedom. King George, however, was none too pleased.
They say the price of my war's not a price that they're willing to pay. Insane! You cheat with the French, now I'm fighting with France and with Spain. I'm so blue. I thought that we made an arrangement when you went away. You were mine to subdue. Well, even despite our estrangement, I've got a small query for you. What comes next? You've been freed. Do you know how hard it is to lead? You're on your own. Awesome. Wow. Do you have a clue what happens now? Oceans rise, empires fall. It's much harder when it's all your call. All alone, cross the sea. When your people say they hate you, don't come crawling back to me. Da 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 yada da 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 yada da 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 yada da da da. Everybody, da 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 yada da 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 yada da 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 da. Da 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 da
Hey, it's true.
That's true.
Hey.
Oh.
Well, what did I miss? Other than the big line that's across my forehead now. Whew, well, that was fun. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, it is just fantastic for us to be here. It is so wonderful. So thank you again. We've been looking forward to this for a very long time. You know, when we were supposed to come a few years ago, for one thing, we've got Aaron's wife is here, Lynn is out in the audience, and Brian's girlfriend Anna and Kevin's girlfriend Kim are all here, and my wife Chris was also supposed to come with us, but then the pandemic happened, and then we went ahead and had another baby, and so yeah, which is exciting. And so if you all could like send her messages and saying thank you for letting me leave, that would be great. Because we now have 3 children under 5, which is wonderful. And it's, yes, I heard that, exactly. Some of you understand. So anyway, it is just so wonderful to be here and get a full night's sleep. And you know, recently was actually my wife's birthday, and she has a particular chocolate cake that she absolutely loves. And so knowing that I was probably going to have to, you know, leave town for a while, I decided I was going to make sure that I baked her this really, really special cake. And she was so happy to have it. We had her family over, and you know, by the end, as usually happens, you get about halfway through the cake with your family, and then everybody leaves, and you have all those leftovers, right? Now, my wife works at a daycare, and I work at home, which means that when lunchtime comes around and I'm hungry and I see some cake in the fridge, then, you know, I might have a piece, and then I might think, man, that tastes really good. I'll just have another piece. And then, you know, another piece, and well, very shortly there wasn't any cake left.
What happened when she found out that you ate all the cake?
Well, she didn't find out because I baked another cake, and I ate half of that one.
Brilliant.
This used to fit a lot better. Oh my goodness! But it is really wonderful. We have such amazing, supportive, just a whole system of support, and our significant others have been incredibly supported to just be behind us the entire journey. And especially when you're competing a lot, as many of you know, it gets very busy and things get a little bit intense. And just the support has been incredible. And there have just been so many times that I have found myself asking, you know, there must have been something at some point in my life. What is it that I did to deserve this?
Perhaps I had a wicked childhood. Perhaps I had a miserable youth. But somewhere in my wicked, miserable past, there must have been a moment of truth. Oh, for here you are, standing there, loving me, whether or not you should. Oh, so somewhere in my youth or childhood, I must have done something good. I don't know how I chanced to find you. I'll never know what made you appear. I can't imagine why you entered my world. I only know this one thing is clear. somewhere in the store of memories vast, buried in the remnants time has amassed, somewhere in the long lost days of the past. I must have done something good. Nothing comes from nothing. Nothing ever could. So somewhere in my youth or childhood, I must have done something good. I must have done something good.
Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. I mean, we can't say it enough. It is just an absolute pleasure for us to be here with all of you. And we've spent some great time with some of you already. And I know very soon we're going to be out in the lobby and we're going to get to spend some more awesome time with even more of you. So definitely come and please say hello. We did bring some CDs along with us. So, you know, come on over, shake our hands, buy a CD. You know, you don't have to buy a CD. Of course, we don't have to shake your hand. I'm kidding. Okay. But yes, we do have some CDs. Our albums are available online through our website, and so I just want to say we don't have a lot of CDs with us, so please do come and purchase them if you want them. But if you're able to buy them online, so that other people have the opportunity, it feels weird to make that pitch right now, but things are weird. So there you go. We do have one more song that we'd like to sing for you right now, and these opportunities, as we've learned recently, can be rare, and it's just so wonderful to get to be with just great people, and so frequently we get the opportunity to go to a lot of different places, and every single place is different, every audience is different, and every individual person that we get to meet is different and unique and wonderful. And so no matter where we go, just realize and remember that we are so glad that tonight we are here with you, and we will always take that with us. Thank you.
There may be many other nights like this, and I'll be standing here with someone new, There may be other songs to sing, another fall, another spring, but there will never be another you, There may be other lips that I may kiss, but they won't thrill me like yours used to do. Yes, I may dream a million dreams, but how can they come true if there will never ever be another you. Da 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 da. Bop do bop bop bop. Ba da 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 do da 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 do da da do Here's a moment of barbershop. There may be many other nights like this, and I'll be standing here with someone new, ba ba ba. There may be other songs to sing, another fall, another spring. There will never be another you, not another you. There may be many other lips that I may kiss. They won't thrill me, darling, the way yours used to do. Yes, I may dream a million dreams, but how can they come true? I know I may dream a million dreams. How can they come true if there will never ever be? There will never ever be. There will never ever be. I'm never ever ever gonna be another you.
One more song. One more song. One more. Hey!
Thank you. Oh, you're good. You got it?
Sure.
Sure. Yeah. Thank you. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. My goodness. Okay. We will have one more song. What's that? That's a good thing, right? So there's this song. This is very, very special to us. I'll try to make this story quick, but I want to kind of set the stage. At the end of the 2015 International, we were going into that Pittsburgh contest, raring to go, ready to win. We just kind of felt like it was our year, and we got there and we had some great sets and everything went really well, and then Instant Classic won. Exactly, that's right. And of course, Instant Classic is from our home district, and we were so very excited for them. And it was funny, of course, because Kyle announced from stage that I had coached them throughout the year, and so there was that whole thing going on. But on the drive home from contest, Theo was texting with me and saying, I really want to arrange something for you. I want to have something to, he was kind of afraid that we were mad at them, and so he was trying to smooth that over a little bit. So we were going back and forth, and my wife actually suggested this song, and he said, this is it, this is the one. I can hear Forefront doing it, it's going to be wonderful. And it's a song from the Disney movie Pocahontas, but it ended up being taken out of the movie, and so there's a pop version of it at the very end of the movie, but the scene still exists, and they put it on the re-release, and it's a song that's originally kind of about forbidden love, John Smith and Pocahontas and all of that. I don't need to go into that depth, but when we sang through it and as we prepared for the international contest, And long story, we didn't get to sing it at International, but that's another story for another day. But as we were singing through it, we realized it has a much different meaning for us. And it really touches on how every single person that we meet throughout our lives, every situation that we're in, and every person that we come into contact with changes who we are. Hopefully for the better, usually for the better, but one way or another, we walk away from every single relationship, however brief or however long, a changed person. And I can tell you that we have, even just in these last few days, changed immeasurably for the better because we have met you all. So, thank you. And so we dedicate this message to you.
If I never knew you, if I never felt this love, I would have no inkling of how precious life can be. And if I never held you, I would never have a clue how at last I'd find in you the missing part of me. In this world so full of fear, full of rage and lies, I can see the truth so clear in your eyes. So dry your eyes, and I'm so grateful to you. I have lived my whole life through, lost forever. If I never knew you, my darling, I thought our love would be so beautiful. Somehow we'd make the whole world bright. So I never knew that fear and hate could be so strong. All they'd leave us were these whispers in the night. But still my heart is saying we were right. So right. Now there's no moment I regret, darling, since the moment that we met. If our time has gone too fast, I'll know that I have lived at last. And if I never knew you, I'd have lived my whole life through. Empty as the
Dear friends, our musical appetites are full and our hearts are fuller.
Being serious for a second, the British Association of Barbershop Singers brings us all so much joy and musical fulfilment, and it's been one of the great honours of our lives to join you this evening.
There are so many that we need to thank. The sound team, the lighting team, the producers, and as previously mentioned, all at BABS Towers whose incredible work behind the scenes makes possible incredible shows like the one you've just seen this evening.
Most of all, we want to thank you because BABS' members are the lifeblood of this association. We couldn't be more delighted to see so many of you here. It's this eccentric perfectionist hobby that binds us all together, and long may it continue to do so. Enjoy the rest of the convention, and we will see you all in the bar.
Thank you much.
Good night.
Good night.